From things like forgotten utility deposits to dividends and insurance proceeds, every year the state of Texas gives back millions of dollars in unclaimed property to its rightful owners through the state comptroller's office. But an Austin family believes the state is giving them nothing but the runaround as they try to get their deceased loved ones' money.
KXAN investigator Mike Rush has the story.
Let's go over here and look at these.
Flipping through photo albums is a bittersweet journey for Ronnie Reynolds.
Golly, yeah. He was a very free spirit.
His younger brother, Robert, died nearly 9 years ago.
His lifestyle was rather rebellious.
Robert lived an exciting and nomadic life in the film industry.
Was a grip and a camera person and an electric grip, best boy, this kind of stuff.
But now his family is involved in a production with the state of Texas that seems to have no ending.
A little bit angry, mainly just frustrated.
Months ago, Robert's family put his name in the Texas Unclaimed Property website and found out he was owed money from several institutions.
General Motors Financial, Delta Dental, Capital One Investing, Citibank.
Adding up to about $700. The family sent in Robert's death certificate and documents proving that his sister is the administrator of his estate.
You know, this isn't about the money. My sister's gone through paperwork and doing what the people ask her to do, but then they send her something back asking for her to do something that she is either A, already done or wasn't required in the first place per their regulations and their directions.
Like requests more than once for a will that his sister explained Robert didn't have.
5 months.
5 months.
And still, where's the money?
I feel that it's probably just some minor human screw up.
We reached out to the state comptroller's office, which runs the Texas Unclaimed Property Program. A spokesman citing privacy would not discuss the procedures involved in the family's claim, but did tell me the payout is on the way. Generally speaking, the spokesman says it's not unusual for the process to take 3 to 4 months, and it can be complicated when it's the property of someone who has died. All of this for a guy, his brother says, who lived life on his own terms and had a healthy skepticism of the government.
What would your brother say about all this?
I don't think that would, I don't think we want to record that.
Mike Rush, KXAN investigates.
And the state is currently holding more than $6 billion in unclaimed property.
Last fiscal year, it returned $285 million worth. To see if maybe you have any unclaimed property, look for this story in the investigative section of KXAN.com. This story started with a tip. If you have something you think we should investigate, use your smart device to scan the QR code on your screen and send us a tip right now.